We can't talk about the richest folk in Saudi Arabia without mentioning the royal family. The king is currently Salman bin Abdulaziz Al Saud, also known as Salman of Saudi Arabia. The title of Crown Prince, the second most prestigious title, is held by Mohammed bin Salman Al Saud. According to the House of Saud, the official name of the royal family, the family has had a collective net worth of $1.4 trillion since 2018. For perspective, also in the same year, the British royal family had a combined net worth of $88 billion. Beyond the royal family, one of the Middle East's wealthiest is Mohammed Hussein Al Amaudi. Born in Ethiopia, he began amassing his fortune from construction projects in Saudi Arabia. He then began purchasing oil refineries across many countries, including Sweden and Morocco. Al Amaudi is also involved in gold mining, agriculture, food production, and more. So this has given him an estimated net worth at the time of writing of $8.3 billion. Another billionaire living within Saudi Arabia is Mohammed bin Isa Al Jaber. He is the founder and CEO of the MBI Group. They own a host of companies, including JJW Hotels and Resorts, which own luxury and budget hotels across Europe and Africa. At the time of writing, he's believed to have a net worth of $9 billion. The wealthy in the Middle Eastern country have regularly made headlines with their extravagant purchases. One object that the rich in general like to get is a car collection to make people drool. Going further, Turki bin Abdullah, one of the youngest members of the extended Saudi royal family, decided to get a gold car collection. Each of the luxury vehicles is plated with the pricey substance. In 2017, he had a Mercedes, a Jeep, a Lamborghini Aventador, a Rolls-Royce, and a Bentley Flying Spur, all gold. A standard Lamborghini Aventador in 2017 had a manufacturer's suggested retail price of up to $535,000. Just his base cars are estimated to cost upwards of $2 million together. Paintings are also a must-have for the billionaires in the country. In 2017, the artwork Salvator Mundi by Leonardo da Vinci went up for auction at Christie's, New York. It sold for a record $450.3 million. It was purchased by the Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman. The artwork was set to go on display at Paris's Louvre Gallery in 2018. However, it was cancelled at the last minute. Instead, the painting was reportedly moved on board bin Salman's private yacht, the Serene. Speaking of, sailing the seas is another beloved pastime of the wealthy, and the billionaires in Saudi Arabia are no exception. In 2011, the Serene was delivered to Russian vodka tycoon Yuri Shefler. He reportedly spent $330 million for it. At the time, the 439-foot-long Serene was one of the longest private yachts around. Bill Gates even chartered the vessel for the price of $5 million per week at one point. In 2015, bin Salman fell in love with the boat, so he splashed out around $550 million for it. But the life of a billionaire in Saudi Arabia isn't all fast golden cars and pricey boats. In 2017, what's known as the Saudi Arabian Purge got underway. It officially ended in 2019. A host of princes, business leaders, and government ministers were all arrested. This was due to an anti-corruption investigation that had formed only a few weeks prior. It was led by Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman. Private planes were even grounded to stop those looking to leave the country, while over 2,000 bank accounts were frozen. Altogether, around 500 people were detained over this period. The Ritz-Carlton Hotel in the capital city of Riyadh was evacuated of residents before being used to house the detainees, many of which spoke about their harsh treatment when under arrest. The Saudi authorities believed that $800 billion was used for corruption. In the end, they managed to get back $106 billion from settlements with detainees. Prince Miteb bin Abdullah, who up until 2017 served as the head of the National Guard, was reportedly released after paying more than $1 billion for his settlement. Due to the incident, Forbes decided to no longer showcase Saudi Arabian residents on their richest list from 2018 onwards. One of those that was also arrested was Prince Al-Walid bin Talal. He was well known as a billionaire investor and was often compared to Warren Buffett. While a part of the royal family, he often held views that they didn't, such as stating that women should drive in the country long before it came into effect. One of the companies he founded, Kingdom Holding Company, at the time of writing has a market cap value of $39.06 billion. In 2015, bin Talal announced his intention to donate his entire fortune to charity over the coming years. At the time, this was believed to be $32 billion. It wasn't until January 2018 when bin Talal was released from detention. Only a month prior, the Wall Street Journal claimed that the cost to release the billionaire was set for at least $6 billion. It's unconfirmed whether this amount was actually paid in the settlement or not. Just before being arrested, bin Talal's net worth was estimated by Forbes to be $18 billion. Saudi Arabia has a reputation of being an incredibly wealthy country, yet in reality, that's not the case for the average citizen. This is surprising when the nation has natural resources worth a massive $34.4 trillion. In 2013, Saudi Arabia had stated that the poverty line for the people was less than around $530 a month. At the time, it was estimated that between 2 to 4 million people were earning less than this. The Saudi government doesn't release the exact figures. As such, outside groups have had to make educated estimates. Only the year prior, the nation had brought in around $300 billion from its oil industry. The number of those in poverty increased during the recent global events when the unemployment rate reached 15.4%. But the authorities have been trying to combat this growing problem. The king during 2012, Abdullah bin Abdulaziz Al Saud, promised a cash injection for various projects to help offset this widening poverty gap. He stated that $37 billion would be spent on programs such as housing, wage increases, and unemployment benefits, among others. There were also plans to create numerous economic cities for citizens to work and live within. Final fact finish. Back in 2013, construction on the Jeddah Tower got underway. It was set to be at least 1,000 meters, around 3,280 feet tall, making it the biggest in the world. However, due to the infamous Saudi Arabia purge, construction has been postponed since 2018. As of yet, only a third of the tower has been put together. Originally, the structure was slated to cost $1.23 billion.